hats because Buffett is back. That's right. I don't know why it still says it's upcoming. Let's get to the video. Oh, wait, I gotta get right. There it is, right there. Blam. So, as you all know, this was, as the title suggests, 4 weeks in the make. 4 weeks of putting this trial off for various reasons. From sickness to I literally forget why I didn't do it last week. Don't you just love when you did something and you can't remember why you did it or didn't do it? No? Just me? Yeah. Oh, wrong thing. Yeah. Well, it's time to give myself the honorary first top hat box cat of the stream and top hat box snail. Everyone loves those. So, we're finally finishing this trial after solving it and causing ourselves so much pain. So much pain. I only got 1 water, and I gotta deal with this trial full of morons who literally spent some time, at least 20 minutes, talking about pointless things, about how an elevator worked. That literally had nothing to do with anything. But we did it anyways, but... So yeah, we discovered that Grape House, Strawberry House, well actually they discovered that they were actually the same building on different floors, and that the tower is an elevator, or at least the floor was. And they still haven't deduced what the ultimate weapon is, which is utterly baffling. Or even who the killer is, which is equally as baffling.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon.
Whoa! Well, if only you had gone in the final dead room before, then this wouldn't be so shocking.
Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
Oh my god! I didn't expect that to be the ultimate weapon! Oh well, let's carry on. Just a complete 180 from absolute shock to, yeah, let's just go back to being like this sleepy, calm person.
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
Yes, your attitude seems a bit jarring.
I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mekumaru's murderer?
Wow, okay.
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
Well, technically the building is and isn't the weapon. I mean, the weapon, the building is just a catalyst for the weapon.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
Yeah, that's why you're willing to help the killer, commit murder and get away with it and can by proxy kill yourself in the process. Yes. Yes.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
I've suddenly grown a conscience and a will to live.
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but
now no more.
I will sincerely retract that remark.
Oh, yeah.
Retract?
Yeah, he just retracts it. Everything he's ever done, he just retracts. I mean, it's gone. Right from history. Now I can finally delete all those save files because he just retracted it, so they never happened.
I'm disappointed too, you know.
That's a little fourth wall meta breaking stuff right there.
Hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual.
Per usual. I got my power stance going on.
There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder.
Okay.
Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
Bruh, he puts on such a show.
I see.
I see. He doesn't even care. Completely unfazed.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can.
As fast as we can. You do not know the pain.
Just so you know,
of
it's not like I'm getting
knowing
hungry or
the
anything,
killer.
you know.
Akane! You were drooling waterfalls?
Again? As usual, I can't tell what he's thinking. Yeah, you know what he's thinking? He's thinking that we're all a bunch of freaking 4th graders.
Anyway, if the killer used the building structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
I know how they used it.
How they killed Nekomaru.
How they killed Nekomaru. Oh my god.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
Oh. Oh no. No. I think seriously mean blah 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 blah. Beaten by a dead battery, crushed by the elevator.
I see!
Oh, look at that. Fall.
That's it. I think he might have died from falling.
Died from falling?
Yeah, fell over. Like a big metal lump.
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
And then they were gonna get an objection.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
Oh, they didn't push him off from anywhere.
That, I don't know yet.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method.
Yeah, we don't know the method, yet we clearly stated the method of falling. I mean, we don't know how.
Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
You don't have to push someone off anything for them to fall, okay?
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know. It's the easiest thing, and it just keeps blazing right over their heads. Yes, the towers are connected vertically, and once the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go up to the 4th. You can't push them off from the first. You can't be on the can't fall from the 4th floor to the 1st floor, because if the elevator is on the 4th floor, then the 4th floor door won't open. Well then, you know what you do? All you gotta do is make it so that from the 4th floor down for the 1st floor, he's on the 4th floor in the room at the same time as the floor is on the 1st floor, which if the floor is an elevator, all you gotta do is make sure that he remains on the 4th floor as it descends.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
But my gut is going crazy right now.
Then you got indigestion. That's called, or maybe you got a fart brewing. Who knows, man? Well, I mean, Gundam, man, with his mouth open, shining like that. Whew, oh, we got a fucking good old whiff. I'm not blah 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 blah. Oh, what nonsense are we trying to debunk now? Kaiser Fuyuhika's account called elevator climbs a locked double broken doorknob. What? Oh, okay. Let's see what they are.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this?
Yeah?
After locking Nekomaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Oh, fudge!
Hold on. Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't
that was
open.
it right there.
Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
Okay, that was the one we gotta look for. The moving object good
When
night
the
button.
elevator is on the first floor, you can't go through the door on the fourth floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about after locking
Okay.
Nekomaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the first and made use of the drop?
Yes!
Hold on. Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside.
Yeah!
No, that's wrong.
Chiaki, man, for the win. Chiaki knows her stuff.
That sensor should only work if something is moving.
Chiaki is like the sleeper agent of this game. Like,
If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
yes! Yes, finally, people are starting to use their brain power. They've drunk brain juice.
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode.
Oh, yeah.
If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
Yeah, but how did they press the button? I mean, that's on the back of his neck, man. He's really strong.
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it.
You know, you're being very defensive on this.
There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from. Yes?
That's what I was about to explain, before Kazuichi interrupted me.
Oh, Kazuichi, say your goodbyes, man. She is about to whoop you.
Silence, pest!
No, I thought you were gonna say silence, peasant.
Now you're calling me a pest?
Bruh. He just can't. Kazuichi cannot catch a break. There is no sympathy in this trial for him. Way to create. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you kidding? Just let me choose the wire. Oh my god. Hey, look, it's right on it, right from there.
If you arrange it a certain
Why
way,
is Nagito literally just like
you can
power
cause the
posing?
drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That
Yeah.
arrangement is... The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
No.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
How about we all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has?
Silence, pest!
Again.
Don't be so cold. What if I start to enjoy it?
Oh god, man, he's awakening. He's transforming from level 2 perv to level 3.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the...
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement... The hammer is suspicious.
Oh yeah.
Isn't
Yeah,
it
let's just
about
say
time we
thinking
went over the
Achilles.
pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Oh man, all that
agree
work
with that.
and just to get it to completely debunk.
Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it? That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
No, it was the wire that's tied around Monokuma right now. I secretly went in the game, just tied him up for you all, for you to wail on him. Oh, I mean
Tip of
Frank.
that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob,
Damn, man, no wonder he fell, man. His wind, the doorknob couldn't handle his weight, man. It's like...
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
like a cocoon.
That's right.
The
He was
caterpillar
suspended
cocoon in the
midair.
tower shaft.
The killer tied up Nekomaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the fourth floor.
Honestly, this murder is pretty crazy.
With that, they moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the first floor of Grape Tower.
Oh, yeah. And blam!
And suspended Nekomaru in midair.
Whew. Look at him, man.
That's right! He was so well hung! Kinda like...
Oh no, no innuendos, man.
You better not finish that sentence.
Oof, man.
The killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves.
Oh yeah.
By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Oh yeah.
Too easy.
It's too easy, and then oh man, he's about to get told
So
off
what
by
if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
You never know, man. You forgot the doorknob broke off. You know that, right?
Why? If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall? Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
Oh man, I've realized the flaw in my argument. Yeah, man, how do we get him to fall? Oh man, if only he woke up. It's the freaking Clark's alarm.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
Oh man. Oh, I gotta use every last one of them to maximum efficiency. I use one over, man.
Even
I'm
if
not
they
winning.
suspended Nekomaru from a... How would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
Oh, there we go. Oh, do I have to...
Doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
Yeah, like,
What?
that's...
Nekomaru fell on his own?
What?
Crap!
That's not it? Really? Hi!
What?
Yes!
Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Oh no, man, there we go.
Allow me to cut through those
Why are
walls.
they always tricking me? Buffet box, I know.
What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
Can we stop saying midair, suspended? Please, you keep saying it in like every sentence now. Oh my...
What are you saying? Like...
It's
How
good
would
to
he
see
even
me.
wake up?
It's good to be back. I'm finally getting this done. You know, you've only been waiting 4
He has an
weeks for
alarm
this.
inside his body.
That's longer than
As
this
long as it
try
was
would have
on,
taken
it would
if
have
I had just done
deactivated
it.
his sleep mode.
Although, I am getting it pretty done
Which
pretty
means
quickly.
the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging
Oh,
upside
God.
down and had no clue why,
Why would you panic?
if something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right?
I don't think I would. I think I would be relatively calm because I know, hey, I'm suspended in midair. If I move, I'm probably gonna die.
Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
He flourished.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off.
Oh yeah, but couldn't handle his weight, man.
In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
Yeah, the tip of the doorknob, that's why it's in the middle. I don't know what I do, but I'm scared of heights. I know that feel. I cannot, when I'm walking down the street, I cannot lift up my head more than 90 degrees. I just start, like, my body just starts, it gets that a weird sensation of just looking up in the sky. like it just like fears looking up, and that's how I know I'm afraid of heights.
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
Yeah, the whole door.
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
But you live on the 15th floor. Good thing I live in the basement.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Yeah. Yeah, they slung it over the doorknob so it would slip off, yet the doorknob came out. Yeah, it's pretty unexpected.
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, They would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
The killer didn't expect the doorknob to come. That reason that happened was because... I'll use my full power! Oh yeah, because he tried to open the door. With a fierce roar, he grabbed both, but clatter, clatter, clatter. It's creaking. If you break it off, the doorknob will be stuck here. Ah! If that was really it, man, oh man, he solved his own case, man. He left behind his own evidence.
I see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
I mean, it should have been obvious.
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said.
I am just a pest.
I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig.
Oh yeah, he's also developed some masochistic tendencies.
Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
No, I believe you gave your all.
Oh no, now she's showing him the love. Oh man, is it see manipulation 101. makes the person feel bad about themselves and convinces them that they are what they say they are, and then blam, comfort them.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
This guy, he gets off on this.
Soda, please stop the simp.
So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh my god, you're actually gonna make me say it, man? Ugh. He ran out, he collided with the pillow. Cola came out of his eyes! The moment he hit the floor, cola came out of his eyes! That's what happened, right? It wasn't Roybo's tea? Wait.
Crap!
Well, it kind of reacts so strong, it looks like I have the very wrong answer. Cola. Oh man, they collided with the pillow.
When Nekomaru fell to the floor, he ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Yes!
Finally, the pillar!
Yes, finally! Now you can stop talking about it. For Pete's sake.
So that's how the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
Cola is always the answer. Cola is better than Pepsi, hands down, no argument there. You argue, I will fight you.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Oh yeah.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
I think it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Because honestly, it's only because of that pillar that you would even consider a fall.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Oh yes, here we go, the time.
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Don't call me baby gangsta, man. I'm not baby gangsta.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
Oh, you said it. He's gonna love it. In the next chapter, man, he's gonna love being called baby gangsta. It's just gonna replace his caption from Fuyuhiko to baby gangsta.
What'd you just
and
say?
if they don't, I'm gonna be
Did
mad.
you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible.
Why?
Because even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Well, if his alarm in his chest is a super accurate radio clock, and it says 7:30, and you went to the tower somehow at 7, and still found his body there, it's clear which time isn't adding up.
Now that you mention it, so did I.
Real name is Baby Gay. We all know it. No, there's no question.
There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed.
No, man, I figured this out from the moment we got in this tower. I knew something was fishy with these times. No windows, no doors, no claw, no.
How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know.
It's very, very basic. Another mystery I don't. Are you kidding me? Are you? I can't. For Yuhiko's account, I guess.
We headed for Grape Tower.
Cause it's either
Before
wall clock
7
or for
a.m.,
you.
I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was. One of those must be an illusion.
Yeah.
Killer probably did some They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest. That's gotta be it!
Oh well, no, it's radio clock. There we go.
We headed for Grape Tower.
I know.
Before 7 a.m.,
That's
I am
exactly how
certain.
these people are making me feel,
But the
man.
alarm
that
inside
red-
Nekomaru was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru.
Bam.
No, that's wrong.
Bam, just yell at her and shout your orange breath at her.
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
Yes, we got Kazuichi to
So
attest
you're
to this.
saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
No.
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do.
Oh man, you actually
So
did
you
it, man.
really
And
listened
guess
to me
what?
and checked all the
They're
clocks.
still not going to be able to figure this out. They're still going to have me explain it.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
Then all the clocks were tampered with.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Please believe me, we are not.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
Oh man, Gundam the simp is birthing out of him.
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
Those two sentences have absolutely nothing to do with each other. The time of a conflict, I don't think there should be doubt. What is so hard to understand? You literally just said it's impossible to tamper with the radio clock, and then for you, it's like, oh no, I can confidently say all the clocks are display the same time. Then all the clocks must be tampered with. Oh. I should be able to find the answer. Oh god, no. No. Oh no, not another Oh, maybe I'll be able to finally jump off. Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh yeah, it's triangle, not X. Whoa, so you see that, man? I crisscrossed it. I somehow did not go through it. And oh fine, I'll just go over the ramp, fine. Fine, I'll do the boring way and jump the ramp. Yeah, give me them boosters. What did the time in the building. Bro, they don't give you much time to react. Unless you basically stop, you're not doing it. Damn, man, why is the path so narrow? Oh, let's re-chat while we're doing this. Buffett. Oh no! I am the skateboard master. Actually, I'm a snowboard master. Actually, I don't snowboard. I don't even skate. I've never even skateboarded in my life. Oh, oh, oh! Bro, I feel like I'm playing the Flash game The Run 2. Okay, which clock was tampered with? The buildings. I almost said both. Lesson of the day: don't read chat while doing some incredibly precise things. Don't read chat. That's what makes it fun. Which house had the wrong time? Both houses, obviously. Oh, let's do it. We're trying to jump over everything. Lamb, here we go. What? This one was so much longer. How the heck did I jump so far last time? Wow, red, yellow, and blue.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together. You didn't need to do all this.
You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
No.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
Exactly, all of them.
What? All the clocks?
I love the way he said that. What? All the clocks?
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
Oh, yeah, because that's the whole point. The killer is very smart.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
Oh, yeah, he changed them all. He went out and bought new ones off Craigslist.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
Believe me, I wouldn't have noticed either. Except I totally did. Cause I never once thought, did they even need to mess with the clocks? I mean, did the clocks even display the right time anyways?
This is truly fantastic!
Yeah!
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
She's right, that's the main problem. Oh, it's Fuyuhiko's thingamabobby. Because he said he saw Mechamaru go down, get up and go downstairs when he woke up and was in the lounge.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time in our time?
Are there any clues that can be used? If only I heard the sound when he fell. It would have been a great clue.
Or his scream.
He's not the type to let...
If only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough, we would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that.
Oh no, it's a Connie's
does not
account.
exist in this world.
Damn. Here we
If
go!
the time in the building was all messed up,
I
then
will
we can
shoot down
only
your
rely on
words.
Nekomaru's radio clock.
Stop with this
The
noise.
time of death
Yo,
was
if these
clearly
purple words
7:30
are
a.m.
white noise, does that mean these white
Problem is, what
noises
time
like
is
everyone else
7:30
talking?
in our time?
Are there any clues that can be used? If only I heard the sound when he fell.
What? No, no. No, yes!
I agree with that.
Oh, we did, man. We all heard it. At least I remember. I don't know what time it was, but...
That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
Rumbling?
Rumbling? Yeah, you didn't hear it because you were in the soundproof room.
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
Oh yeah, the rooms. Yeah, the rooms. That's clearly the important stuff. And now all you gotta do is remember who was in each room, and then you'll see who is the killer. Because someone wasn't in their rooms, or at least they should have been in their rooms, but they weren't.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, wow. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Huh?
Oh my god, they've forgotten. They've literally forgotten that the room about the rooms.
You probably did as you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
Hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling.
Wait, is it
noise anyway.
is it hunger pangs or pains? What? Wait, huh? Hunger pangs? Hunger pains? I'm confused now.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Hunger Games. No, it's the Hungry Games.
Excellent work, Akane.
Actually, yeah, Akane, you actually did something important. And then, how much was? Are you freaking kidding me? 4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours. I'm surprised they didn't say 20.
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30. And if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
Oh yeah.
2 hours? That much?
Oh yeah. That's so much.
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
This killer became a Time Lord.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
You're joking. Surely you jest.
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru. If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right? From
Yep.
there, the killer's plan was a splendid success.
Also used a specific... Was Monokuma Tai Chi.
I see!
The rumbling noise.
That's it. The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
How did they use it?
Well, we gotta do it every day, so... Yeah, if no one's around, and he has a radio clock, he's the only one that's gonna come.
We were required to go to Grape Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru.
Oh, yeah.
His radio clock had the exact time.
Mm-hmm. Now they're using their heads.
That's right.
Not really, but
In
okay.
doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
But what happened if he what would happen if he didn't decide to go to the tower?
Then, when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning...
Oh yeah.
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m. And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I know Zinnia's not here. Neither is Celine. She said she would come. She was here yesterday.
At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
Well, not really. He was supposed to be there for 7, not there at past 7.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Oh no, I gave it away.
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
Is not the hero though. Outrageous! I didn't expect everyone to ditch. But it turned out like this, so I guess it can't be helped.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right?
That's what he means by everyone.
We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez! That's, well, how should I put it?
Delicious.
What was it? You know, tripping over a foot, or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
What?
Wrong!
Never heard of that.
Liar! I'm right!
Sure.
That's not it! It's incorrect!
No.
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru,
Oh, now we gotta figure out something
the
else.
number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Hey, why would that
Oh.
decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar!
Wow, they just had text me. Don't
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Oh, he's about to drop a bombshell on us all.
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Yeah.
Are you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
Well, obviously you wouldn't know about
A
it.
little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now.
Oh, I remember. He remembers.
Sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Yeah, and it's Nagito because he was in the deluxe room.
Who is it?
Whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time, right? Except, I know they want me to say Nagito, but I know it's not him.
You're the only one!
The one who wasn't there.
That's right. No. It was just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
Yes, I remember this scene. Yes, this was a good scene to voice over.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy.
Yes, but he didn't hear it.
You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
Please, say so.
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
Oh, I thought she was just... Oh, I didn't
If
die.
I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
You're definitely fucking lying.
Lying. He's lying. Not lying, lying.
However, that is also true for me. It is
And
obvious that I
Chiaki.
did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House. But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too. I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but
Now I'm not so sure. Perhaps something else is afoot.
it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
Oh, are you... How do they forget such an important fact such as this? How did the killer remember this fact and not them?
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Yeah, and then you'll notice what's smelly about all this. Oh my god, no, no, no. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do a hangman's gambit. Are you kidding me? Oh, no, 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 no. I hate this. I hate this game, man. Oh my god. I just let them collide. No, accidentally. Oh no. Why the heck did it give me an R, man? There's no R in the first word at all. Stop giving me these useless letters. Okay, here we go. What? Oh man, I did it in the wrong order! Can't believe that. I can't believe I did it in the wrong order. Oh my god. Fudge in hell, man. Fudge.
I got it!
Only 2,000, 2,200 points.
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki, the three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right? If I recall, the deluxe...
Oh, at least he remembers, sort of. Deluxe room soundproof, standard room so-so installation, but it's still pretty serious. The Chromium room has terrible airflow.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise.
Yeah, because it's literally just sound blocked.
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation. You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve corps student talent?
Why the fuck? Why in the Feraligator does he keep making fun of me?
Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
Oh yeah. You understand, right? Nagito, zip the lips!
Hold on a sec! Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Because someone shouldn't have heard...
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Decisive factor?
The killer among us. Nekomaru. He's over here. Bam! He's literally, like, basically within arm's reach of me.
Gundam, there's something I want to ask you.
Why? Why were you out of your room?
When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge...
I knew he was
rushed over there too,
sussy-wussy from the
right?
moment this happened.
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
Your hair is just like a goddamn dog hair, and you have the same jacket as the ult.
How were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right? Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it.
At least he good with the hope.
Why were you able to hear that alarm?
Now that you mention it...
Oh, they finally noticed.
Gundam?
No, man. My simping buddy?
There is only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
He has no explanation. There's no. He's gonna say, I was in the bathroom. I was taking a poop.
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko.
Me?
Yo, for you, baby gangsta bear for the win.
After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct?
Oh yeah.
Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Mekamaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest.
Oh, you got bamboo. You guys got freaking clapped. He got clapped before he even realized it.
The killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Before he even committed the murder, he was doomed to failure.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
And destroying all the stuff
In order
buttons
to
in
do
that.
that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower.
Stop showing
Which
me
means
this
when
scene.
Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
Oh ho ho.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room. Just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all, If they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
Man, he's the secret hero of the day, man.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
Oh. Yeah.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
Well, if he hid, and then and then they go check the rooms, and then he's not there. What then, dipshit?
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out. That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Oh, is he not gonna argue back?
Answer me this. Including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction, how many ears do we possess?
Huh?
Is he literally gonna say because he has many ears, his hearing is like 16 times better than...
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That
Are you
means
kidding
I
me?
have 5 times the hearing of a normal human.
Is that your argument?
That is really his argument. I have 10 pairs of ears.
You bastard! Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence.
It shall commence, everyone! We are getting ready for it.
At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm.
That's quite a coincidence.
That's right. That's all it was. The
I thought it
world
was
is
0.
always so simple.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
Hey, you know, truth is stranger than fiction.
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
The
I
smartness.
see. You're still holding out.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway. So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's obvious that Gundam is the killer.
Yeah, I mean, it literally can't be anyone else.
Hold on a sec.
You know, Hajime,
I would literally just get all aggressive in his face.
this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
What?
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
It's just a joke, man.
Perhaps I should say, it's just a farce. Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers. Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Nagito, something... At some point during the investigation, what actually happened?
What did you discover?
Something?
I will never trust Honey again. What happened with what happened with Honey? Why do you distrust the bees so much now?
Well, let's just leave that fun for later.
You said opening act again!
I don't think I've ever actually tasted pure honey. I've had Honey Nut Cheerios or honey flavored treats, but never actually pure just honey. The bottle was switched with something else. It looked like honey, but what was it? Now this has got me intrigued.
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
No,
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by
it
your
looked like honey,
pathetic
but you don't know
assumption.
what it looked like.
In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Oh man, he's all this time, man. He's been formulating his comeback strategy.
The beginning?
Based on your assumption,
Oh yes, okay.
I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
I see. The contact elevator was broken.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator.
I think it was spicy sweets. McDonald's Sprite?
Plus,
dang, man.
The stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
It wasn't McDonald's Sprite? Are you kidding me?
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
Bruh, he could literally just use the trap door.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing, which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
It has.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans? You cannot overcome this contradiction.
When something is obviously wrong, that's when contradiction is born. Oh, here we go. I'm just waiting for that one time we have to use that green button or a truth or whatever.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry...
Since I was at Strawberry House, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to... Why don't we stop this already?
Oh no, it was secret passageway.
That elevator,
that's the one we gotta do.
means of travel between the two houses. As long as that your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to
Since I was at there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Oh.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
Secret passage.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
Boom. I'm going to find out what that is.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two.
No, that's wrong!
Idiot.
No, there should have been another way to move two houses without the elevator.
Such a method does not exist!
Bro, we literally said earlier in the trial that a passage does exist.
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
Oh, we have to do this again? This is the 3rd time. I don't think I've ever had to choose the killer this many times.
You're the only one! Nagito?
What are you talking about?
Shut up. Oh my god, man. This man.
Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right? There's a secret passage connecting the 1st floor of Strawberry House to the 3rd floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
Yo, where even is this secret passage?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show up.
Oh my god. Oh.
But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the 1st floor of Strawberry House. After I opened the door and went down, surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma Archive, which is on the 3rd floor of Grape House.
Yeah.
Meaning the 3rd floor and the 4th floor are actually connected.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
Infinity Unlimited Flame.
However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
Yeah, they're unaware. So where the heck did they get the wires, the chains, the hammer, and all this stuff?
There's no way they didn't.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion. If you value your life, you should stop with your scrutiny.
Yeah, man, just give up.
There's no way I can stop.
What did you say? Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Are you kidding me? He just quoted Hulk Hogan's. Wire, goodnight. Tipped over pillar. Well, it's gotta
Even
be wire.
if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Whoa. Okay, this one's gotta be very. You gotta be very specific.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Oh, there we go, man.
I already proved a secret passage exists.
What more do you need?
The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur!
Do you call me a
You
cur?
don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion.
Allow me to cut through those words.
The maelstrom of blind confusion? what even is this
Wire
man talking
used to
about
string up
anymore?
Nekomaru's body. The hammer that looked like the weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower. Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where
Weren't
did the
in
killer obtain
Funhouse.
them?
He literally forgot to say the. He's like, we're in Funhouse.
The only place I can think of is the Octagon. There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Bro, I don't know why they just didn't take the bazooka and just blasted his ass. Blam!
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
It seems. Normally we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case.
Hey man, the summary of the case is awesome.
But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act. So I'm going to end this right now.
Oh, he said it the 3 times
Hey,
now.
first of all, by messing with all the clocks in the building,
Oh man,
Gundam tried to
Naruto's
lure
stealing our
only
thunder.
Nekomaru. The elevator was probably broken by that point. Thanks to that, Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower.
I can't
which
even
was
have
supposed to be
control
the
over
meetup
this.
point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the 2 towers were the exact same place. Also,
Shut
the
your
button in
cracked
Strawberry Hall
voice.
wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But
Bro,
surprise!
man, he's-
Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
He would have just done nothing.
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded. They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
And, without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay?
Oh my...
Through this,
Is this man really
Gundam
gonna do this? Is there
successfully
no...
lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru. So by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting him.
Hold on! You... What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
What's wrong with that?
Oh my...
Don't mess with me!
Oh man, he's mad, man. He's like, bro, man, I struggled for my life against this man, this hulking robot menace.
Don't mess with me! angry! I cannot ignore those words!
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
How to get the Octagon Dead Room.
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
Well, I mean, that's just you.
It appears I cannot finish just
Bro,
yet.
he's like, oh man, you gave me some more ammunition in my gun.
Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet.
Not yet.
I cannot finish!
He cannot finish, man. He cannot climax.
What
He
do you
cannot
intend
climax.
to do?
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy your illusory assumption!
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Oh yeah.
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
Bro, how did they never notice this
Just as I
contradiction?
thought. Truly frail.
Frail.
Succumbing so easily to this simple argument. It was just a mere illusion. If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations.
Bro, man, this man is trying so hard. Well, actually, this is a good point.
That's
this
wrong,
is
Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Such a wonderful line.
100
However,
bottle
I
on the
cannot
wall,
say
100
that I'm
bottles on the
satisfied.
wall.
Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First,
Oh, yeah.
you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human.
Damn, man, he's spinning facts.
You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
Oh, 99 bottles on the wall, and soon it will be 98. We're counting down to the end of his defeat. Oh, here we go. I forget how to do this. How do you do this again?
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you!
Oh, here we go, man. I'm doing so good. I got that rhythm now.
Wither! Crushed as David prophesied!
Bro, how many shields does this man have, man?
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! Show me the cadaver!
Is there even a penalty for using this?
For the Tanaka Empire!
Oh, here we go.
Crushed as David prophesied! It's Nekomaru's back.
The
Do you really think I can
Dark
get behind
Davis.
so easily?
Four
This
Dark
is the
Davis.
end.
There we go. Bam, too easy. And do it again with the person you hate and blame it on
Even
somebody.
if you didn't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck.
Or at least
As long as you had the power of the hamsters you
the
keep with
power
you.
of hamster. He got even his pets involved in this hurrah.
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
Bro, are you kidding me? You doubting me now?
Of course that'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundams. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
Oh yeah, man. Oh man, you done goofs, man. Super number so fuck Sandy. Cha-cha-chonk. Wow, I would actually press the button. The skyline animation are the art of the demon mouse.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue,
Yeah, man.
one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right?
Oh man, you thought you...
Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible
Oh man.
to secretly get one of them behind Mechamaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
And now he just gives up.
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Oh, at least he's going down in the blaze of glory, man.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
Bro, Sonya is shocked at this,
It
bro.
appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell. Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere.
Oh.
Now, this life, trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road. Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own two hands.
The final arguments, man. Here we go. Look at them evil grins. What is this? Who set the wall clocks? Alarm set for 5:30. It's 2 a.m. right now. I'm guessing that'd be that one. Blah blah blah. Hamster power. That's that one right there. Who gathered at the lounge? Why Nekomaru fall? Because it broke. And shove up someone a mouth. Who heard the rumbling noise? Me! Wait, what is this? Alarm set for 5:30. Alarm set for 5:30. It's 5 a.m. Wait, what? That's not that? Oh, dang, man. No, man, that's wrong. What was the fake weapon left in the tower? Oh, it was this one right there. Damn, how could I be so stupid? The wire wrapped around his feet. What time did Fuyuhiko see? It's 5 a.m. Like this one? Who was in the mountains early that morning? Doesn't seem like the other ones at any of those. Fake weapon, blam. Wait, what? Oh no, that's not the hammer. Shit. The wire was wrapped around Nekomaru's feet. Doorknob. And there we go. Final stock. Nope. Blah blah blah. Damn, oh, blah blah blah. Who's in the lounge? It's early this morning. Fuyuhiko can't sleep. From it, he has insomnia. Here we go, Act 1!
Let's first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime.
Tips and tricks with Gundam Tanaka.
First, they destroyed the contact elevator.
First, of course.
This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House.
Oh, of course.
Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning...
You know, the clocks would be obviously be the
to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House Lounge.
Why they would do this, wouldn't do the clocks first, but...
And set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m. After finishing the preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand.
Oh yeah.
They obtained these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final dead room. This means
look at me, my gear.
The secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else.
Dang, man.
That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building.
Act 2.
On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason.
Oh yeah, man, I gotta go do my exercise. Huh? Why the heck is he up all early?
There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru.
I love how Fuyuhiko even has like a purple like eye bag under his eye.
According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m., but...
Damn, look at Fuyuhiko checking out his glutes.
By that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Tai Chi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that.
Oh.
However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower.
Bro, why they have to give him like the most stereotypical robot march?
So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower.
Blam, but yeah, you saw my hamsters.
Was waiting for him there.
4 Dark Devas of Destruction. Watcha! I love how even the hamsters are blackened. What is this?
With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile.
Damn, man. Look at them evil grins.
From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon.
Gravity.
First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob.
Yeah, and then guess what? It didn't. When he starts lowering the floor, it just slips off, and he still comes down with it. And it's like shiz.
After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall.
Damn, who knew it was that easy?
They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building's structure that they used to kill Nekomaru.
Yo, do they really need the chain,
then,
man?
They used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower.
Hi! Get in here, like basically at the end. Oh, look at him in his little cocoon.
The elevator-like floor of the tower began descending, and Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful.
Yet how... Wait, how would he even be able to see Nekomaru? You can't even see anything.
And placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door.
I was taking a nap.
This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall.
Well, you're one of the lucky ones. You didn't have to put up with all this suffering. Damn, them shoulder blades.
The killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall.
But surprise, surprise!
But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge.
Sad face.
As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30.
Bro, why does Kazuichi look so emasculated? Dang, man.
To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of
Fuyuhiko. Why is Fuyuhiko pulsating? Why is he like vibrating, not just the clock.
When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob. But because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking. Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor.
Doom!
He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse.
What is that sound?
However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko.
Damn.
Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
Simple, really.
That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
Oh yeah, it's Gundam, just to let you know. And his hands, rascal, lovable rascals.
Splendid. That was splendid. For a mere human, you...
Stop.
You.
Stop it already.
Oh, God. When are you gonna be... Coming soon, man. It's only 3:30.
Stop using weird words to avoid the truth.
Oh, man, she just wants him to...
I'll friggin' kill you myself!
Damn.
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe.
Bro. Yeah, man, I mean, when was the killer actually admit the truth?
You killed Nekomaru? I cannot believe something like that.
Well, you better, sweetie.
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka! My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
Hey, oh wait, I forgot to give the top hat box cat. A new person has joined the chat. Do I even really need to do a top hat emoji? And with this, it's over. 18 acts. Only a B. Bruh, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Over half of them were hundreds. 1, 2, 3. 3 of them were 94s. 2 of them were in the 80s. Bro, this was definitely worth an A.
This result isn't all that exciting.
Oof.
Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote.
I'm playing something. What are you playing?
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Please pull the lever!
Oh no, he got stuck and something got stuck.
Crap! I bit my tongue at the most important part!
He doesn't even have a tongue. I've never seen it. Shopping malls. Hey, it's Jester Man. Trial over. Aww. And with that, we've reached the after trial. And on set end, it is both a happy moment and a sad moment. But I'm afraid I must do what I must do. And that is to put it all to rest. Mostly because I have to leave in like 20 minutes. So, there's no way I can be able to get through this after trial. These things usually take like an hour. But, at least you all could share in the glory of finally knowing that it is all over. That this is finally done. And that we are back to our Red Juice scheduled program in next week. Yes. So, be ready for it. And whatnot. Because you know the deal, what's on Wednesday and what's on Friday, and then if it's not on Wednesday or Friday, it literally is just pushed back one day. Saturdays are the best day, because that's when no one else is here. So, I will see you next week. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I really like when you comment, although I don't get much comments. And hit that bell, you know. So that way it wakes you up even when you're napping. You won't like, comment, or subscribe, or hit that bell? Well, this is the adios moment. Be sure to tell everyone. share around. We need it. So, top back box snail, as I slowly leave. Adieu. I will see you all next week. And my top hat shall shine even brighter than it ever has. Cheer! Skedaddle! Skedaddle, Skittle.